Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Yeah, buddy, that's right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Mash, man, for Paul Mash TV. Hit up Paul Mash TV across all social media sites, alright? Who we got next? Got next.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time once again, and we're glad that you could join us. Have a great interview coming up in just a moment. But first, for those of you that still haven't given us feedback, and we've gotten a lot of it lately, so we appreciate that. There's different ways you can do that. Just go to facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. Feel free to like the page, reply to the video in question, send us an inbox. We'd love to hear from you. And send us a good old-fashioned email. That's paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And remember, that's not just for fan mail. You can use it if you're a solo artist or a band wanting to be on the show, and we'll give you the info on that. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you're watching that on YouTube. And you can even reply to the video in question, and we'd love to hear from you there as well. And if you missed any of that, don't worry about it. We have a closing credit screen at the end of the show, and it'll reveal everything for you. So I hope hope you stick around for that. As you know, some of the interviews we've been having lately are part of the Paper Chasing Tour. And this artist is another one that's going to be part of that. His name is Young Island. He's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we'll get to that in just a minute. But first, let's have a word from Click Jam. Don't go away.
Does anyone know where Lou is? Anyone? Let's jam.
We're fabulous, nobody's doing for the crushed and the broken hearted. We're fabulous, nobody's doing 'cause we can and we just got started. Come on and bang.
Okay, it's time for that interview again, and with us from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we got Young Island. Thanks for joining us, Young.
Hey man, how you doing? Thank y'all for having me.
Well, no problem, man. We're glad to have you on the show. We've had a little bit of a schedule conflict off and on, but we finally made it, I guess. So we're glad to have you on the show here.
Yeah, glad to, man.
So let me ask you a question. Tell us the beginning of Young Island. I mean, tell us how it all began for you as far as a music career. I mean, everybody has their own story, so let's hear your story.
Well, it all began with my mom and my dad. They really both was all into music. So my mom, she would listen to like Mary J. Blige, always just banging music in the car. And then my dad, but he's an old school, so he would listen to like Luther Vandross. He would listen to like Al Green, Michael Jackson, the old Jackson 5, like all the oldies, just all the oldies. So it all mixtured into me. And my mom used to listen to like Bone Thugs and Harmony and stuff like that. So like that's what people say I remind them of is Bone Thugs and Harmony because I'm like a melody rapper. So I sing and rap, but I got the singing side from my dad and the rapping side from my mom somewhat. So I grew up as playing football, and then I always wanted to do music as well because my older brother did music. And we went out California from Pittsburgh. We moved out there, and I made my first song. And ever since then, I kept rapping and just singing, trying to get better at my craft. So yeah.
Okay, well that's a good story there. And you mentioned Al Green. Yeah, he's a pretty good singer, and I haven't heard that name for quite a while actually. So it's good to hear his name again. Would you say he's one of your influences? If not, why don't you mention a few influences to me? I'm sure you have several.
Well, one of my major influences is Wiz Khalifa, obviously, because he made it from my city. So he made it from Pittsburgh, but also he's also like a businessman. So I see the business side of him and the music side of him when I watch him grow. I watched him grow for real, you know what I mean? Because I'm from Pittsburgh, so, that's my favorite artist. But also, Nipsey Hussle was a big influence for me.
Mhm.
Also, Kendrick Lamar, man, like I said, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Eminem, the old Kanye West, Kid Cudi. I there's a lot of music, man. I even used to play rock band back in the day, and that made me like be versatile with anything. I love beats with guitars in it, so like it's just a lot of things influence me. I'm just like really like anything I hear will influence me for real if it sound good, and I know what you got a message for.
Okay, well, those are good influences too. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your music in general? I mean, I'm sure you have a lot of songs out there. Maybe you only have a few, and maybe you can tell us how to get them. Do you have them in physical copies? Or are they all digital? Maybe you can talk about that as well.
Okay, I have put out my first mixtape when I was in high school. It was like 2017, and that's on all platforms, everything, Spotify, everything, Apple Music, everything. It's all for free. It's a mixtape. It's called The One and Only, and that's the only project I put out so far. Other than that, I put music on YouTube, and you can search it up at Young Allen, YUNGISLAND, and that should pop right up. And there's a couple videos on YouTube. But other than that, I have a new EP coming soon. It's called The Heartbreak Kid, the EP, and mainly my music is all about. I have fun with my music, yes, but most of my music is about everything I'm going through at that moment. So the Heartbreak Kid, the EP, well, the one and only, the mixtape. When I made it in school, I just felt like I was the only one who believed in myself in high school. Everybody would see me come into class, record music, and tell me to be quiet because it's early in the morning because I come in homeroom recording music,
Mhm.
and I always felt like I'm going to do this myself. You know what I mean? I'm going to do it. So, like I said, I make music on how I feel. So Heartbreak Kid coming soon. It's all about heartbreaks, and that's what I've been going through lately. But right now, I'm pretty happy. I'm in a happy space. I got a new girl and pretty good right now. So new music will be more uplifting after this project. So yeah.
Okay. And also, just like a few of the interviews I've been doing lately, they're part of the paper chasing tour, and I know you're involved in that. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about it and tell us when you're going to be on and so forth? We'd love to hear about
Okay, the Paper Chasing Tour is coming up soon. It's coming up next month. Well, this month actually. Today's the first, so of July, and it's coming up this month on the 21st, I believe, is the show,
that.
and it's on a Sunday. It's at the Borough House in Chicago. Um, so I'll be on all the tour dates for that show. I mean, for that tour. Um, it's a big tour. It's a national tour. It's a tour with all the best artists from the U.S. all around, nationwide, and we all coming together to do a big tour, a big showcase type tour to give us more exposure, let the fans know that we're about to be the next upcoming artist. And there's a lot of big names on it though that's already have a good following for themselves. So there's gonna be models, DJ, big hosts, comedians. There's gonna be all different type of acts to just have everybody have a good time. So definitely everybody come check that out and check out the whole tour. The flyer will be on my page. You could go to at the real Young Allen on Instagram, on Facebook, Young Allen. Everything's just Young Allen. You can find everything that you want to know on. Just look me up.
Okay, and we're going to have a few more interviews on the paper chasing tour in the future, up until the actual day. So I'm sure that you'll be checking out some of those as well. Let's go into your music video now. We're going to get ready to play one. Why don't you tell us the title of the song and if there's a story behind it and so forth? We'd love to hear about
Okay, the title of the song is I Can't Recall, and it's about me, Young Allen, and it's about, like I said, how I was. This is actually off the EP. This is one of the only songs I released off the EP so far. I have a new single coming off the EP called Man on the Moon, but this is the only single I released so far, and it's called I Can't Recall. It's about how I can't really recall if anybody helped me to get anywhere I wanted to be. Like I said before, and the one and only, that's how I've been feeling. So this is just like relaying right on to a couple years later after graduating, and I'm still here doing this by myself. So this is basically what this is about.
Okay. All right, and we'll be watching that in just a moment, of course, as always. But before we do, I think that's about all I really need right now, Young. And we thank you for coming on the show for us. We'd love to have you back, though. Anytime you want to come back on the show and plug something new, maybe you can come back and maybe we'll go from there.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Definitely.
Okay.
I'll keep you in mind. We want to keep in contact. I hope you be on the whole tour because I want to keep interviewing with you, man. Great chatting with you, for sure.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. So let's get on to your song right here. And here it is right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away.
I can recall. I can recall.
Can't get rich without Rick.
I can recall. I can recall when a nigga helped me lately. I'm on my own. I don't need no one to save me. I can recall when a nigga tried to play me. I got my throne. I'm a heartbreak kid, baby. I can recall when a nigga helped me lately. I'm on my own. I don't need no one to save me. I can recall when a nigga tried to play me. I got my throne. I'm a heartbreak kid, baby. Heartbreak after heartbreak. I feel no pain. Mary Jane creates the Novocaine in my memory. Wash away all my sins and let that hurt drain. Sipping on that purple rain, I can feel myself again. I'm ballin', Kevin Durant. Can I get some of the dividends? She trippin' land in the perfect stance. Can you twerk that ass on the handstand? Baby, I'm a boss, yes, baby, I'm the man. Every week, different car, catch me if you can. Every week, different broad, feeling different skin. I come from a different cloth that you cannot get. That's rare, that's what I wear, I'm swaggin', that's from head to toe. I'm bagging money, but I need some more. Y'all niggas funny, y'all niggas difficult. I can